Alright guys, welcome to the video. Anthony Special here with Special Analysis. Want to walk you through my thought process this morning. I do this every day with the trades that I personally take so that you have an idea of the way I approach the market in case you're interested in joining me in the live market, right? Like you should have some insight here to the way I interpret the market. What I provide is analysis, interpretation, expectations. How you apply that into your trading plan, of course, is ultimately up to you. I'm not here to give you financial or trading advice. I'm here to simply help you interpret the market through somebody who's been doing it for 13 years. If that's of value to you, which it has been to most of my clients, and that helps you along your journey, that's the ultimate goal. I created a service based around what I wish I had as I got started, and I believe it would have accelerated my career. Guys, trading again is not the easiest thing you're ever going to do in your life. In fact, it may be the most difficult, but if you're willing to put in the time, effort, and energy, the reward is unlike anything else. Okay, I relate trading to golfing. Okay, every golf swing you take, based on the position of the ball, the lie of the ball, the shot you're trying to take, your footing, your swing, the strength of your swing, there's always variables. Trading also always has variables, okay? So you have to be keeping that in mind as you go through your trading career. The variables are unlimited and unknown, okay? So what you have to do as a trader is imply your trade plan with a great deal of consistency, because that's the only chance of having a probable outcome in your favor. That's the way this business works. Most people aren't going to tell you that because they want to sell you their next great idea. The fact of the matter is, great idea or not, you have to function around the principles of which the way trading works. So I took two trades today. I took a losing trade and I took a winning trade. Net profit for the day, not huge, but I'm not upset. I followed my trade plan. I took a loss this morning, and later in the day I was able to shortly recover that and then some. So let me talk you through the thought process here. You could see crude oil this morning was very, very choppy, right? I call this pour yourself a cup of coffee. It's choppy. We come in, we break these highs, we place a slightly lower high. We did place another higher low over here. I was waiting to see if we were going to genuinely establish an uptrend. We just barely pushed through this prior high. You could see we consolidated and fell back. We did put in a slightly higher low. And then when we got back into the wick of this high volume candle, and I'll drop a line there just so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. This is where I had attempted to take a short. So based on this specific candle print here at 1025, this looked like it was a little bit heavy and there was a chance we were going to roll back over, okay? Unfortunately, that did not transpire. We did get absorbed a little bit here and we ultimately went on to push higher, okay? It happens. I followed my trade plan. I took a loss. This is a business of probabilities. I understand that there's a chance it's not going to work out, all right? Mind you, we've been pushing our way higher, but this consolidative state here was concerning to me, okay? We did break these highs ever so slightly when we rotated here. I was anticipating a higher low placed at the rolling VWAP. That was kind of my ultimate goal here. My goal here was to take profits right here around 20, down here into like 13, 14, 15. So I was targeting this area here for a potential higher low. The wicks of these candles here, that's what I was looking for. I thought, we'd pull back to 20, 25. Maybe I'd catch 20 quick, easy ticks. If we push lower, so be it. And if we don't, no big deal. That was my anticipation based upon the hesitation that we saw here at what could have been a double top. It didn't happen, okay? We were still establishing the higher time frame uptrend. It did ultimately happen. Again, I followed my trade plan. I wait to find very specific reasons to want to short the market or enter the market long. I had one. I believe that we could have very well potentially been creating a double top, and I was wrong. That's part of the deal. You will be wrong, okay? That's not what most people want to tell you, but the fact of the matter is you will be wrong, because there are always going to be variables, unknown and unlimited, that you're not going to be aware of. So the only consistency is your approach to the trade plan. So that transpired, got knocked out, no big deal. Okay, just it is what it is. Then I'm very specifically looking at this little high that was placed at 1050 as the market continues to push higher, which gets retested right here at 1130. This is where I got long. Okay, hoping that we could revisit the wick of this high candle, which we did pretty proficiently. We consolidated here. You can see we had a little bit of trouble, and then we ultimately went on to push a little bit higher before coming back to retest that area once again. This got choppy, okay? And once I saw this reversal candle here, got some hot increased buying volume and zero follow through, I exited my trade. So I took profit a couple times here. Again, I got long down here. I took profits as we revisited this wick. Got me about 18 ticks towards the high there. I took more profits when I saw this candle print here at 28 ticks. And then I just simply put my stop under this prior low right here, which you can see we retested, and then I got stopped out. So was it a huge trade for me? No. Okay. Did things work out exactly the way I wanted to? No. Most days it's not going to, guys. The days it does, you are very blessed. The days it doesn't, your job is to do damage control. And that means that you don't want to allow your emotions get the best of you so that you make stupid mistakes. You want to stay calm, cool, and collected. You want to approach the market the same way every single time. And that's it. Right? Slow, steady wins the race. The problem is, everybody watches all these videos on YouTubes of Rolexes and Lamborghinis and, 10,000 square foot homes and vacations and private jets and helicopters and things. Oh my God, I'm going to follow this guy and get rich. Well, I'm here to set the reality. The reality is you're not. The reality is you need to develop a sustainable, repeatable trade plan that you can employ over and over and over again in order to put the probabilities in your favor of being profitable over time. Nobody wants to hear that, okay? Listen, I'm definitely not the most popular guy on YouTube. Why? Because I'm not selling the pizzazz. I'm selling the facts, right? The facts are trading's hard. The facts are you're going to invest thousands of hours and years along your journey to getting to be where you want to be. The facts are this is the most lucrative business in the world, but with that comes not only the payment of time, comes with the payment of money and investing effort and stress and everything else that goes along with it. You cannot be in the most lucrative business in the world without being in the most stressful one. That's what trading is. My goal is to provide analysis, interpretation, and expectations based on my 13 years experience to help you see the market perhaps in a different light that can give you an instinct to say, hey, this meets my trade plan. This does not meet my trade plan. Yes, this aligns with my checklist. No, it doesn't. And if it does, you can get the reassurance from an educational standpoint of what I believe the market's doing and what it could potentially do next. That's what I provide. Am I right all the time? Of course not. Was I wrong here? Yeah, the market fell back a little bit, but it also eventually pushed through. So this was a key area where the market fell back again. So when price fell back to it, I liked the way things look here, and I felt confident getting long. Should I have just left things alone, and would I had an opportunity to have partaken in this push higher? Yes, but on the same token, I had a doctor's appointment. So for me, it was about, hey, I employed my trade plan, it didn't work, okay? This proves to me that this is not a double top. Now what am I looking to do? I'm looking to get long wherever my trade plan is met. My trade plan was met to get long right here. I took profits along the way. I ultimately got stopped out. It's okay, right? But I paid and protected myself. I recovered the loss from the first trade, and I made a little bit of profit for the day. Am I happy with that? Extraordinarily. So if you guys want to learn more about that process, understanding it, seeing it transpire live, there is links below. Again, I provide analysis, interpretation, expectations based on the evidence the market requires for the NASDAQ, the S&P, light sweet crude oil, and gold futures. Live every single day, along with all the other analysis I provide that you can use for day trading, swing trading, and position style trading. Again, it's to help you move along the process of getting from wherever you are to wherever it is you desire to be. I've built a program based around what I wish I had 13 years ago when I got started. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. If you have a question, leave a comment below. I'll be certain to answer it. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll leave my contact information below as well. And if I can do anything for you, again, don't hesitate. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.